Something, hello.
Something, hello.
Hey, Tess,
Hello,
great
one,
to see
two.
you.
This is the first time that I really got to spend a lot of time with Filipinos from the motherland.
Something happened.
Yes, I need to change my battery. Oh my
There's
gosh!
always like, am I good looking? Do I look good on the screen?
I mean, they were like Filipino and proud of it and
Absolutely.
talented, beautiful and tragic and all of the things.
Oh, hi guys. Subscribe here. Here we go again. I should stop talking.
I can sing a whole Tagalog song.
Which one?
Dahil sa'yo.
Oh my gosh, that's like a classic.
That's like an anthem.
You know what I love about this is it totally reminds me of when I was in Saigon. There we are. Okay, you look good. You all right?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. All right. All right.
Hi, my name is Edwin Parzifal. I'm currently let's start again. I forgot. Hi, my name is Edwin Parzifal. I'm first cast Omar and cover Aladdin. I was born in Bavaria. I grew up there.
I'm Teya. I'm ensemble and cover Jasmine. I was born in Australia. I'm half Australian and then quarter Ghanaian, quarter Filipina.
Hello. Hello there. Hi, my name is Erick and I was born in Cavite City in the Philippines and I still live in Imus, Cavite. And then luckily I got this Aladdin. Yeah, the rest is history.
You are all kind of the spread of the connection to the motherland. Like you actually are from there. You're an OG. You're an original. You are everything that we kind of like fall from because we're mixed or we were born elsewhere. And yeah, it's just really great to connect with all of you because I can identify so much with all three of you. Also because we're just Filipino.
But of course she was Filipina and we talked about that a lot too, and I said you have to be proud of this, your culture and the beauty of your country and whatever, and she's like, yeah, but we were not really taught that.
That's incredible because I can totally relate to that. Not feeling like it was taught to me, not feeling like it was something that I could feel really ultra proud about. There's this sense of like, I don't really know how to feel about this. It's just what I am. But at the same time, it's like after that or beyond that, I don't really know my own identity. And that's how I felt coming here. You both were in the original cast, correct?
Of Miss Saigon.
Of Miss Saigon.
Yes.
And Miss Saigon was the third major musical production that they opened here. Is that right?
No, it was the first.
Oh no, I'm sorry. In terms of like in Germany.
Oh
because
yeah,
there was
I mean
Cats,
we had
Phantom.
Starlight also.
Oh,
so
that's right. So
it was
it's
the fourth. Yeah.
What percentage of the Asian cast was Filipino? Was it 100% Filipino, or is there?
I would say, 89% probably.
Yeah.
Yes, it was overwhelming, of course.
They went to the Philippines first. Then they did their European and also America. They did auditions in New York.
The talent that we found in the Philippines was just overwhelming, because it was like, you did the audition, you were like, okay.
And it was such a great time because it was literally a huge international cast from all over the world.
It's always interesting to see that, of course, you have these many nationalities then coming together also in a foreign country. So it was like this mixture of, English and some of them, of course, also German, not many.
Yeah.
And that's how it is today still. I mean, you have I think we have 27 nationalities now in our cast at Aladdin. So it just stays that way, that you continue and, bringing together people from all countries.
The connection within the cast is special because we're from everywhere. Like, it's so international.
Nobody came from Stuttgart back then. Nobody
That's
came from
five.
here. And the fact that there was such a huge group of the Philippine cast, and most of them at least knew each other from the school if they hadn't already worked together in the Philippines. And that family atmosphere just brought everybody else into it.
People who came here, they didn't have a family here, so of course they needed to have a surrounding where they felt safe, and for them it was the theater. But it drew us in it as well. It was not just the cast having their family thing. Everybody was involved in it. So it was just one big gathering.
I don't care how many shows I've been in since then where they say, oh, we're a family, we're a family. It's like, Yeah, maybe we might be close, but
But no.
no. Saigon was a family.
Somebody asked me like, what is like the most important for you? What is special about working with Asian people? I would always say it's, you know, it's the openness, and it's like being a family. And as we said before, like, you know, you celebrate things together. That is what I missed most when I came back to Europe as well, because when I grew up in Indonesia, it's like, you know, you just get to talk with people and you always feel like it's very open.
Yeah.
You know, people like to laugh together and talk together. It's very easy.
Yeah. Working with the Filipino cast in particular, was it, or just working with the Asian cast, was it what you expected it to be?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What were your expectations and how did it meet that?
When I came here to Miss Saigon, it was exactly what I expected, because, you know, it was really like a big, big family. So every show has its beauty and has its challenges. But for Miss Saigon, really, I mean, whenever you would ask me what is like the best part of it, it was always that family life.
Yeah.
Because that was really so intense that people just shared and had fun and laughed. Whoever you ask, I'm sure if you talk to Maryanne and Andrew, they will say the same.
Being in Miss Saigon with them gave us a sense of family. Yeah. It was very, very tight.
It was just such an intense family time at that particular show.
Wonderful, wonderful opportunities. Let's
Let's
celebrate.
sing.
Let's sing.
I will never forget, and I'm sure you remember and everybody remembers, that if, for example, people were leaving due to a cast change, we had like these 3 or 4 hours singing celebrations in front of our office here, because everybody wanted to share, like, say goodbye, sing a special song, do a little act together.
Were most of the parties out there or were they in the canteen? Because I remember a lot of time in the canteen.
We had everywhere
both?
parties,
Okay.
everywhere. The canteen was full until 3 o'clock in the morning because people were just gathering there together.
Let's get together. Let's eat.
Since Eric came to the cast, we do a lot of gatherings with Filipino food. He always cooks Filipino food for us.
We're like, what does this mean? How do I say this? What is this?
Yeah.
The cooking together. So everybody brought food here. We were just in a canteen and sharing food, exchanging food.
When we first had our rehearsals, within the first week, a few of the titas came to our rehearsal space with food.
I love cooking. I love to cook my Filipino food. So I told them, like, guys, I will spoil you. Like, one day, it's like random days, something will come. Like, I have this, eat. I have that, eat. Yeah.
And he's an amazing chef.
We've had some incredible Filipinos, Filipinas who've come to Germany because of Miss Saigon, and they have stayed and blossomed and gone on to do other major shows.
For my teens, I was living in Ghana, and I did a production there with a German company, and at the end of it they said, we're having auditions in Germany if you're in the neighborhood. I was really lucky that my parents were looking to move somewhere new. The plan was to maybe go back to Australia or to go to the UK or something like that. We were just supposed to stay for 6 months. At the end of it, as I think everybody does, we just ended up staying. So I've been living here for 7 years now.
Or even gone on to do other major career changes.
I mean, we've had it all. We've had births, marriages, deaths, divorces. We've had it all.
We've had it all.
We had babies here.
Yeah.
We had people getting married here. We had, you know, also not so nice times,
But we all came together.
Exactly.
I remember we had some really terrible things happen to cast members that were no longer part of the cast, but they happened abroad.
Exactly.
And everybody came together as if it had just happened right in front of our doorstep.
Exactly.
And the way we supported and people were flying out, you know, and it was incredible to witness that.
I got a phone call from a colleague. They said, somebody's mother's dying in the Philippines. He needs money for the ticket. A whole bunch of us just sent him money so he could go home. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
You know, it's that, it's that kind of, it's not just the good times, oh, I'm in Hamburg, who's in Hamburg, let's get together.
Yeah.
It's, you know, somebody needs our help, and everybody's there. It was truly family.
Your mother's from the Philippines, came here.
My mom came to Germany, and then she met my dad.
Did she impart any of her Filipino, like, culture or heritage Did she share that with you?
She tried teaching me Tagalog, for example, but I was quite the rebel. I didn't want to learn anything. My mom tried to teach me, but yes.
Yeah, sure.
That's why, unfortunately, I don't speak Tagalog. My sister lives in London, and every time we speak to each other, then I switch into the British accent.
That was also one of the wonderful things to see, to how talented people were with the Filipinos, because not just with singing, the interpretation of sounding like another artist.
Do you speak any Tagalog?
No, I wish I did, because my dad grew up just speaking English at home. Like, he's Ghanaian and Filipino, but he didn't grow up in Ghana or the Philippines.
Oh, where did he grow up?
He was born in India and then grew up in Kenya, Swaziland, and Zimbabwe. So now I try to make an effort to connect more with all sides of my heritage.
When the Filipinos first came, they were all living in a little apartment complex near where we were rehearsing. Yeah. And so one night we had a party during rehearsals.
I was a bit of a naive individual, especially with the first kind of like get-togethers with the Filipinos, because I was always taught nasty words. And then they were like, Andrew, say this. And I'm like, okay.
I contact all of the Filipino communities there, and it's just fun to have like a family far from your home. They have karaoke party every Tuesday and Sunday. So where will you find the Filipinos? Of course, in the karaoke party.
Yes, somebody started singing, they put on the karaoke machine, and but it really broke the ice.
So I went there and find few Filipinos and make friends with them.
So you karaoke together then?
Yeah, we did karaoke together. It was really fun. That was also my first time at a karaoke bar. Like singing karaoke in a bar.
I still feel, and I always felt like definitely more than half of me is Asian. I know I don't look that, but I have more than that in me, because I grew up there and half of my family is Indonesian. At home we speak Indonesian. So for me it was like I was here in Stuttgart, and then I was like, I saw this and I was like, I want to be part in this. There's going to be like a lot of Asian people here. I want to be part of this. It makes it easier for me to understand how it is to look different in a different culture and still be part of it, in a beautiful way.
I never experienced the I say now the Filipino community, because once you are in, you are in.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We still got the titas.
We still have our titas, and it's just amazing.
It's something different.
Is it?
Yeah, I have the feeling that
I have
it's
the
something
feeling too.
different because
How?
we are Filipinos and we know. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
It's just there.
It's just it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I really
same.
Like it.
I felt like a brotherly, sisterly,
Yes,
exactly. Feeling when I first time saw them. The first time I saw him, he was like, "Kuya." I was like, and I was like, I don't have like a little brother or younger than me. And when he said, "So you're my kuya," I was like, "Oh, I love you already. I haven't spoken to you I haven't spent time with you, but I love you already." So it's like, yeah, there's kind of like that feeling when you meet someone.
It's such a gift to be in a cast that's in general so international. We don't sit down and be like, how was your day being Filipino today? But still, like, it makes a difference if you're in a cast with other people of color, with other people who are also immigrants who've lived maybe similar experiences to you. It's such a gift to have, to be able to work and because we live here basically, and spend all of our days with people who have lived similar experiences in some ways.
For booking and invitation, please subscribe here.
I mean, the first time it snowed, seeing it live for the very first time, of course, you're like, wow. And that first year was a gorgeous white Christmas. We were supposed to be rehearsing. We couldn't because everybody was outside or in the windows. Like, we've never seen snow before. Yeah. It's just snow, people. Okay, come inside now, come inside.